Aliyah Boston dominated in college at South Carolina, winning almost every award possible, including leading her team to the 2022 National Championship. As the #1 pick in the WNBA draft this year in 2023, Aliyah continues to rise to the top, making her first All-Star Game debut, which is so exciting. And I am joined by her now. Welcome, Aliyah Boston, to We Need to Talk. Aliyah, listen, you have done so much in South Carolina, but now you're in Indiana. How has the transition been to the pro level?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. It's definitely been an adjustment for me. When I first got here, it was definitely just the pace of the game. I mean, you can always think that it's faster, but when you really get there, it's like, yep, I'm correct. It is faster. It is. But I mean, it's been great. I mean, going up against some of the best post players every single night, bigger than me. And it's like, okay, it's a battle, you know it, but it's been great.
Yeah, and you speak of the battle. I know that you come from a winning program. You won Gatorade Player of the Year twice in high school, National Player of the Year, like everything. But now your team's struggling. How does it feel, one, I know, to be on a losing team, but also you're bringing that winning mentality to change it around. What are you bringing to the table to help change that mentality there?
Yeah, I mean, it's an adjustment first, just like you said, but I think we're determined. I think we're working together. I'm trying to bring that just on the court, just that communication, being a post presence offensively and defensively, but also bringing that winning culture, you know, doing stuff that I know that we should do, like talking every possession or stuff like that. And just trying to continue to be consistent with what I've been doing. And I mean, we haven't won a couple games now, but I mean, we're going to continue to push. I think that's the beauty of it all. We get another chance. We go at it again against New York really soon. And then we have more games, and we're going to compete for 40 minutes each game.
I love it. So winning is also contagious. And when you look at you now as a rookie, there hasn't been a rookie in the All-Star game since 2014, only 8 total. Did you know you would have this much success at the start of your WNBA career?
I did not, but you know, I never question what God has for me because it is all in his plan. I mean, coming into this year, you can say like, oh, like what goals did you write down? Well, I can tell you that WNBA All-Star game was not one of them, just because I just thought, you know, like I'm a rookie coming in, I'm going to work hard, do the best I can. But I mean, God has really opened this door.
Yes, and now you are on team Asia Wilson, who chose you, who's also out of South Carolina, and she chose Aliyah Gray, also out of South Carolina. How excited are you to play with those ladies? And you guys already know who the South Carolina fans are going to be cheering for.
Yes, I mean, it's just so super exciting that we're on the same team. I know Coach Staley's just super happy. I know she was on Twitter with all of us on FaceTime. But I mean, it's really a blessing because, I mean, before I even got to college, like Asia and Aliyah were, you know, the dominant players. Everybody knows them. I mean, you could say, who do you remember from South Carolina? And those two names are like automatically what they say. And so to be playing in the All-Star game with them is really special.
Well, bringing up Coach Staley, you know, my bestie, my roommate since I was 16 years old, was your coach in college. She taught me so much, and she speaks so highly of you. What have you taken from her? Like, what would you say would be the most or the best information that she's given you?
Yeah, I feel like I say this every single time. Like, just don't get too high with the highs and low with the lows. Just because, I mean, basketball especially has its up and downs, ebbs and flows. And so just don't get too high. I mean, if you're doing really well, that's nice. Stay consistent. If things aren't going your way, that's okay too. Because I mean, it's really a mental game more than it is the game of basketball. Because I mean, at this level, we all know how to play basketball. We all know how to make the right reads, make the right cuts. But when things aren't going our way, the hardest thing is to be able to adjust quickly, turn the page, and get right back on. Because I mean, games come really fast. And so that's definitely been something that I've been trying to lean on in my rookie season, especially just because it hasn't been the perfect road.
Now, Leah, I got to ask you, you're shooting 61% right now in the WNBA, which is an excellent shooting percentage, almost 70% at one time. Tell me this, I love footwork. I was in the paint all the time. It's a battle. How are you able to be so accurate? And do you have any kind of routine that you could share with us that you do? Maybe I used to shoot 200 shots and make 100 free throws before leaving the gym. What do you do?
I mean, I always get shots up around the perimeter, but when it comes to like the post moves, honestly, I'm just trying to make the right read. Like that's really what it's about. And I'm like, okay, well, if they do this, I'm going to do that. And so, I mean, I do practice post moves against our post coach here, Jared. And so I'm always after practice, I'm like, okay, we need to do a couple. We need to go at it, play me hard, and then we'll do even before games, like we go one-on-one, full go, just to feel that type of physicality that I'm going to feel as the game starts. And then once it starts, I mean, we just go for it.
Nice. So listen, I love playing one-on-one. I know Asia Wilson, also excellent footwork. Who would win one-on-one between the two of you out of South Carolina?
Oh gosh, no, stop. No, stop. I can't. What if we see them again?
Yeah, you don't want to speak on it right now. Well, I got to tell you, Aliyah, I'm so excited for you. Congratulations on all your success. I can't wait to see you play in your first All-Star game this weekend in Las Vegas, and I'm sure it won't be your last. Thank you for joining us here at We Need to Talk.